Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. So I'm back for another stream. Wizards gave me a preview account for the early access war event. So thanks Wizards for the preview. It's really cool that they gave me an account with access to the latest cards and a bunch of gems to play. So that's where we're at. Let me finish the final promotion here to invite a few more people one more time. So we'll say doing the stream one more time. Come hang out. And then over here as well on this other Discord. Okay, so hopefully we'll get a few people coming in, hanging out, making it cool. Okay, let me get back to where last I was here 5 hours ago before I had to go to work. I was finishing up the sealed War of the Spark. I had done one win. This is my best so far yet. I'm just like not getting this format. I'm not able to kind of put together. I'm not quite able to put together what I would like to understand. Okay, Defiant Strike Law Enforcer. They go first. So I tried to do a Selesnya deck, and it wasn't really working that great, but so either Proliferate, let's see about holding on to the Druid before. Hello again, Mark. So you were here morning, noon, and night. Thanks so much, that's really cool. Oh look, here's that weird card. Literally, it's a weird. Creature type weird. Alright, let's start to build up our squad a little bit right here. So, Mark, I'm picking up right where I left off. This was the final game of the... This was the final game of the... Oh, there's Mo. That little doggy. Look at that. That's a really swole dog. Not a small dog, a swole dog. Let's... Okay, I can bring out one... I can start to bring out
I shall wield this power for good.
a Planeswalker. Gain a little life. Do a Proliferate. So everything gets a little bigger. So now I have a 4/4. And we'll hold off on that for a moment. Well, it's not a 4/4, it's a 3/4, but 4/4 when it attacks. Okay, they're holding on, that's fine. Okay, how about we bring out Teo to bring out some walls.
It is my duty to protect the vulnerable. I'll block them off.
then... So I don't have a flyer. That Sky Theater Strix is gonna menace my creatures. Sacrifice this, return target instant. I guess they feel it's more valuable to take out my wall producer.
Witness a step.
Thinking very hard. They have a lot of mana open. That's pretty cool. Finale of Devastation. So there's a whole cycle of finales? Is this Galta right here? Playing Arena while I were at work and a match the score of Vivian Reed. Okay, nice. Three Planeswalkers is disgusting. Okay, let's do an attack. So everything gets vigilance. Everything gets a +1. Oh, you're gonna try to block my... You're gonna try to block with Mowu? Okay. No problem. For some reason, that didn't work. Why did that not work? That was going to be a 2/2 +1. That's a 3 damage. Why didn't that kill it? Oh, I know why. It was the damage of the toughness. So, got to be careful about that one because each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness. Okay. Now my problem here is I did not tap what I needed to tap properly.
A familiar taste, but one that grows no sweeter.
Centaur, add any color, gain 3 life, or have a flyer and then look at their library. This one's kind of fun. So Teferi's Time Twist is coming up. Okay. And I guess I can make another wall. I can gain some life. Okay, so I might as well use up these guys a little bit more. They're about to come in and do an attack. I'm at 32 life. Hey, Alexis. So I'm trying to... You just missed it. It was disgusting. I had 3 planeswalkers out on the field at once. And I'm getting Teferi's Time Twisted over here. What's the point of that again? Exile permanent you control, then return it, and you get a +1 on it. Okay, I guess. Okay, so they have a big old 5/5, but I know a special trick called Sit Doggy, and I will stop. Oop, they have... Oh, look at that Ugin the Ineffable. Cannot F with that Ugin.
Recklessness and fear are the seeds of disaster.
Well, they're about to destroy that, so let's tap out Mowu.
I can create or destroy.
He protect and he attack. Okay, so anyway, your opponent's impermanence, hexproof, exile target creature. Okay, let's exile Mowu. Sorry, but I'm gonna send that dog back to the pound.
Am I on the best dematerializing? Huh.
And I guess what can we do here? I have 2 flyers. I have 2 flyers, and I have 1 flyer. Spark double, that's cool.
I am ancient and wise.
Yeah, let's look her in detail before she's dead. So yeah, it's 5 mana in total, exile target creature. So Ugin is really good here, apparently. They already took out my other thing. This is, this is kind of a really grindy game. Nothing much is happening, and they've got 2 Ugins. I guess let's go try to take one out. 3/4 first strike, so please double block it. Okay, single block is close enough. They have like this little weird spirit thing. That's pretty cool art right there. When it dies, it then gets something back.
Lies beyond vision. Ether itself serves me.
I think the person that did the voice for Sarkhan also is doing the voice for Ugin. Primordial worm, that's a big old worm. And I'm just getting some lands. Beautiful. Okay. Well, let's try to take out 1 more flyer. I've got 37 life, so even if that worm hits me, don't care. I am getting outvalued. You know, you can't play Magic if you have no cards, and I'm just getting lands. So, don't you love that? Now, what do these things do again? Exile the top card of your library, create a 2/2 colorless spirit. When that leaves the battlefield, put the exile card to your hand. Okay, so they're going to get a bunch of cool cards when those 2/2s get killed. I thought there can only be 1 walker in the same type. That one was a special case because what they did was they cast... Where did that go? They cast the spell... where did that spell go? Oh, here it is. Spark Double. It's an illusion. You may have Spark Double enter the battlefield. Here it is. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature or planeswalker, except it enters with an additional +1 counter on it if it's a creature, or it enters with an additional loyalty if it's a planeswalker, and it's not legendary. So they made a copy of it. Yeah, the Jace clone. It's kind of like the Jace clone effect. So to be honest, this draft deck is not amazing, but I'm not dead yet, so that's good. After this, maybe I'll play some of these jank decks that I made. So I guess you want to attack my planeswalker instead of me. Okay, fine.
Let you down.
And I get here, ooh, Rising Populace. Whenever another creature or planeswalker you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on this. So it starts off as a 2/2. And then if things die, it gets better and better. And now what is this that they have? Rescue Sphinx. As it enters, you may return non-land permanent. Okay. So this is just a stalemate at the moment. Actually, destroy target permanent that's one or more colors. So that's like anything, isn't it? I guess not colorless. So I'm going to lose my flyer. They're going to lose their flyer. But my populace will get bigger. The art on that is kind of sad. If we zoom in, look at this. It's like people crying and someone's dead, and then there's like Niv Mizzet picture in the back over here, and now we have Saheeli, and it's time to concede.
Anything like this.
So with Saheeli, anytime you cast a non-creature spell, you create a servo. The art on this server is way too cute. That's way too weird. The best uncommon in the set. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, yep, Saheeli is the best uncommon.
Be gone, interloper.
So, okay, I think it's time to wrap this up because, you know, they have 2 Ugins, they've got a 7/6, they've got Saheeli. If I don't get anything good on my next hand, it's like, well, time to wrap it up because it's, okay, so clearly they want me to kill their little things so they get more stuff in their hand. But my walls won't do that. Alright, your go. I got another land. Beautiful. Enjoy that. That's a lot of stuff to deal with nothing in hand, and they were like racking it all up. So, okay, that's fine. But look at that. I won one. Like I'm saying, I'm having a hard time figuring out this particular draft environment. But let's crack some packs. Ooh, I got 9 packs to crack, but I'm going to lose them all because this account is a free account sponsored by Wizards. I get to keep it for 24 hours. So if I stay up until 7 a.m., I can keep all of these things. Then it erases. Let's see what we get here. It doesn't even matter because I already have a copy of every single card. Yeah, honestly, let's not even crack those packs. I have a copy of every single card that exists. So it's anticlimactic. Let's actually play. Let's see if I can wrangle anyone to do a little one-on-one. Let me see, direct challenges. I'm doing a war only. I'm doing war only drafts. I mean, decks. Anyone want to direct challenge? And this is only for the other people on the VIP Discord chat thing. I can only play against the other people. They gave us a special server and everything to try this out. So maybe while someone answers, let me play something here. So I have not played with this Ilharg deck yet at all. I crafted it yesterday. I haven't even played it at all. Let's see how this goes. Oops, it's playing against Sparky, the little helper opponent. Let me just play Sparky for a moment and then I can do this for real. Okay, so Tybalt's Rager. Yes, this deck has Tybalt. Then Goblin Assault, it's a 4/1. That's fun. Neheb is a 5/4 for only 4 mana. And then Jaya. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Hey, look! I'm a planeswalker.
Sure you are, Navi. Sure you are. Alright, so we're gonna rage with the Rager. It is a 1-2. It gets +2/+0 until end of turn. They're gonna disperse. Okay. Fine. Let's look at the art on that Rager again. Pretty epic art. Okay, there's my 4th land. Great. Let's get Neheb. It is your impending doom. It's a 5/4 trample. When it deals combat damage, you may discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Oh, there's Tybalt. Yep, I told you I've got Tybalt in this.
You don't look scared. I can fix that.
If you didn't hear that, it said, "You don't look scared. I can fix that." So they cannot.
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw something.
Is Sparky trying to be cute?
The messier.
The more, the messier. Hilarious. Okay, do I want to discard anything? Not really. They have a Scholar of the Stars, which they made into a 4/3. That's nice. And then they're dispersing my Neheb. Okay. I think Sparky might actually have some skills. Yeah, this is fine here if I lose both of these. Because they can both stab back. And Tybalt still lives. Okay, next we could do Jaya. 5 does a lot of damage. Actually, let's just get out a big ol' 4/1 with haste. This art is hilarious. Look at all these goblins. They're dressed up as all of the guilds. There's an Izzet one right there, and there's a Boros one. Just hilarious. Hilarious art. Uh-oh, you stopped one of my goblins. Whoops, here's another one. I'm beating up on the artificial intelligence. Totally lost. Well, fine.
Nice job.
Ha. I wish I could say a fun thing before I died when someone kills me. Unlike Sparky. Anyway, let's go play for real. Then... Look at that, I got the latest Dragon Ball. Nice. Alright, I'm about to summon Shenron. Anyway, okay, let's play with some real people. Let's do a real play. Real people that know what they're doing. So this will be a little tougher because there's a lot of good people on the stream. A lot of people trying to do the meta and really, really get good. Let's see who we get paired up with. Let's invite a few more people. I'm going to say, that's the spirit. It's great when you win and terrible when you lose. Haha. Speaking of which, I'm sponsored and playing the early streamer event. Come hang out with us. Okay, what do we get here? Grim Initiate is cool. There's the other Rager, 3 damage, and a bunch of Tybalts. Okay, we'll keep this. So, I'm totally playing these meme decks. And again, like, it'd be cool if I also play against other people that are only playing War of the Spark, but here's someone that is like, okay, I'll play anything instead of keeping with the spirit. Okay, Wayward Swordtooth, like, I guess. 3 damage. Let's just kill that Llanowar elf, right? Because they obviously want to really they really want to accelerate. So if they miss their elf on the shelf, then they will miss. Yep, so this is pretty okay. Well, at least they have one thing here. They wanted to do the plain wide celebration, but I've already and they get a land. Okay. Third land. Let's make a devil.
The only thing to fear is everything.
These expressions on these planeswalkers are all pretty fun. Okay, so they have 5, 6, 7, 8. Circuitous route. Yeah, again, they're like barely playing anything new. War of the Spark, like what's the point on that? There's, you know, people can play how they want, but there's like nothing new in that deck. Like, what's the point? I guess over here I can take that out. I've got so many Tibbles to work with. Ooh.
My assistants are painfully slow.
That amass works really fun. It's just kind of weird that this is a zombie army. Like, one token is a plural thing. It's kind of interesting. Ooh, Ronus. Nice. So that's about to become a 10-5. Double the power and they gain vigilance. Okay. But then they can be chumped block with a 1/1, right? Sent a link to the members of Magic Puzzle Quest team. Oh, very nice. That's so cool. Thank you. So, yeah, this just chump blocks, and then it does damage over here, so there it goes. Okay, Jaya. What can we do with Jaya? It does multiple damage to something. Okay.
Prepare to burn.
So that only does 2 damage. Okay, 2 damage to any target. Okay, Galta. Well, fam, they live their perfect life, and again, like that's so boring. Like, why aren't you playing with? You just have like one card that's War of the Spark. Boring. Let's see if we can find anyone else that wants to like play for real instead of just using the same cards as always. The whole point of being in this early thing is like the sky's the limit. It's like so many cards in War of the Spark that it's oh, a whole new world. Actually, my camera's really dark, isn't it? Let me bring that up one more. Okay, so we've got some Tybalts and Nehebs. And I go first. Here's the art for the mountains. Oh, nice. I'm going to have Tybalt and his Rager. Do I auto-win the game with that? The fact that they didn't limit the card pool to just War of the Spark is actually silly. Yeah. Like here again, it's like, okay, well, I already see people that are not, like, this is like so boring. I don't want to play against people that are putting like every single card in the meta. Who cares? And I'm asking, in the other chat. So 3 damage to target creature. Jaya's Greeting. Call of Cthulhu. I believe I played this person earlier, and they also had like a really dumb deck, so I'm fine with that. It was like a milling deck, and it was using like cards again from other sets. Chuck Beardo. So I should keep a running tally of this. Who is... Because I'm going to mark it as 2 people so far that are not on brand. Firemind's Research.
You should be glad to send to higher dawn audience.
Okay, she's cool. She proliferates, but target 1 or 2 creatures. Okay, I'll target 1 and then 2 damage. It's kind of interesting how some of these like more complex things are not as intuitive as they could be. 4. So how was everyone's day like? Did you catch any other streams? Did you do any gameplay yourself? Let's see if we can... In theory, I have enough to take out Saheeli, but I doubt that it'll come through without any issue. Yeah, there. Okay, Radical Idea, sure. Gonna create a Thopter, but let's get that out of here.
I'm sorry, but I must tend to my creations.
Okay, that'll work. Jam the arena for a little bit just to get some coins. Yep, that's the way you do it. A little bit at a time every day, and then you can. What I like to do is get those coins every day, and then at the end of the week, you know, I do the. And then at the end of the week, I do the, what do you call it? The draft. Now, I thought we were going to do a draft on here too, but it's only sealed. And like we were seeing by my record earlier, I'm not quite as adept on that as I could be. Okay, so what are we doing here? I guess Jaya.
Ready for your first lesson?
What the funk is that stack? It was just stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff because everyone was reacting to everything. 2 damage to any target. So okay, I guess we'll ping them there.
You can't stand the heat.
We'll do a bunch of attacks over here. Okay, they have 1 life. I have 20. They're gonna play their Star of Extinction and then I will rage quit. Actually, they've got a really big thing on their Fire Mines research. What does that do again? Remove 2 charge counters. Draw a card. Oh, or quit. Okay. Well, let me look at that. Let me look at this red deck again. Like, the idea is, the big thing with this deck is Ilharg. Ilharg over here. It's a 6/6 for 6 mana. When it attacks, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and then it goes back to your hand. And when it dies, put it back into your place. So, you know, that might be too many Jayas. Let's take out 2 Jayas. Let's kind of do something differently here. I've been doing all of these. These decks as 4 of. But I could jazz things up a little bit. So let's see something in the 3 CMC range. On Crop Invader, 2/2. As long as it's your turn, it has first strike. Sacrifice another creature, gets +2. Devouring Hellion. Krenko. Yeah, you could do something with Krenko. And then a Raging Crunch. This is hilarious. Let's put a couple crunches in there. 5-color Super Friends. Possibly. Dead Horde Twins. I'm just like, I already have a hard time playing 3 colors. If I want to do 5 colors, that's like an auto concede. When it enters the battlefield, amass 2. Yeah, let's throw this happy guy in there. So let's play with that for a moment. So the dream of this Ilharg deck is that I get that 6/6 boar and it's attacking, and I can then throw something onto the battlefield for free. For example, Neheb. Okay, Dinalin, Darkstar. So there's some things in this deck that are okay. But obviously if I want to fully craft it all, it takes a little bit more effort. And I'm only limiting myself to war cards, so that also limits the number of people to play, because some don't want to stick with the plan. Okay, next turn, Tybalt's Rager. Next turn, Tybalt. Or maybe actually I can attack with this as a 3/2. They have a cool, what is that one? Simic. They have the cool Simic thing. Okay, they missed the land drop. Sorry about that, buddy, but here comes trouble. There we go. Here comes a Merfolk. I like the art on that island. Okay, Kiora. Close enough.
Drywall is something truly spectacular.
Like, you can't... Like, why do you bring out your creature if, target a creature. Dumb. Okay, I guess this is kind of a distraction because I have to go take care of that planeswalker instead of the opponent.
Hands off. Hey!
But 3 mana for that is pretty cool. Now if Jaya's Greeting were deal 3 damage to any target, that'd be cool too.
Nature flows with vigor. Pets are hungry, and you look like lunch.
Krenko, sure, come on in. You know what, it doesn't even matter to attack her, right? Because it's the opponent that needs to get ended. For mana, and then are they going to bring their 4th? Okay, here, Incubation Druid, so I want to tap that and make it amazing.
Let's get moving.
Okay. So my Raging Crunch. This is hilarious art.
Fishy here.
So that Grim Initiate is, I think, really cool because it's a 1/1 for strike, and then when it dies, it comes back as a 1/1. Hadana's Climb is going to trigger soon. After the people flee, but before the enemy arrives, that's grabbing time.
I will protect the virtue of this world. The land shall conquer you.
Okay, so if I do 2 damage to that forest, it'll definitely weaken it.
I love to make a splash.
Okay. You got your memes working. Let's switch decks. Let me do this cat deck a little bit. I was doing this earlier. This was kind of working a little bit fun. Gideon is in this. He's a fun 4/4 indestructible planeswalker guy. Even though in the story, spoiler alert. So I wonder how this algorithm matches people. Because I'm getting matched with a big koala. Okay, so this deck has got the new Ajani's Pridemate. It's got the Proliferate going on. If this is a Duress, okay, yeah, I'm done with this. Come on, people, you gotta play fun stuff. Don't be all tired and trite. Okay, so the most hilarious thing of this deck is possibly if the Charmed Stray can duplicate itself, buff itself. Treasure map, okay, that's so old meta, boring. Okay, that's cool. They're doing a Lich. Now this probably won't work. I guess that's the way you take care of a Lich. And that was a really good opening hand for them about getting their Lich early on. They expected the Lich to save them. Now this deck is pretty fragile because I suspect they're gonna have Kaya's Wrath or something next turn, and then this starts over, so you know, if they don't want to join in on the fun memes. Why does this have 2 counters on it?
Gideon Jura, at your service. Your light will please the darkness.
Okay, so my cat's got pretty big here. This Grateful Apparition I think is really cool to proliferate. Okay, Nomak VIP. Yeah, when it adds up, when the stars align and all of that. That's why I have a deck that's like only doing 9 unique cards, you know, 4 of each, because then you get it consistently, but the problem could be that there's dead cards. So out of all of these sort of like monocolored jank decks, this is the one that I felt has worked, because I guess it has a very good curve. The other ones I haven't The Abusive Cow. Interesting. These other ones I have not fully cracked their code. Now, all of these would be amazing. All of these do proliferate, and they would be amazing if I had my Johnny's Pride Mate. See, people should see right away that I have my little stray, and they should auto-concede, because it's like, oh, this person's just playing. Your sister is playing you? No way. Don't have her look at my stream, because... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I get it. Okay, cool. I'm starting to do my memes over here. Yeah, I was about to say, she's in the VIP streamer event? You got me. Sparring construct, okay. 1 damage versus 1 damage. No, that's fine. Now, probably the most important thing to kill here is the servant. And then we can do some fun stuff here with Proliferate. Watch this. So we'll say yes. Actually, it wasn't that fun. I thought more things had Proliferate, but oh well. Phyrexian. Okay, everything's about to die. Which is fine. But we'll go out with one big hoorah. Temporal Gateway, nice, that can do stuff. I can do stuff too, such as bringing out a 3/6 cat god. It was my graveyard exiled. Look at that, that looks amazing. I guess next turn I'll try to deal with Tezzeret. Okay, so this is slowing things down, definitely.
Don't you see? You have already lost.
Okay, so I guess with this they got out what they needed to get out, so I should probably just cut my losses because they're ready to... Yeah. They have a lot of, they have a lot of stuff going on. The perfect combo came together. Uh-oh, someone... I think here someone wants to play only war, so just a moment. Okay, let's... So we'll say best of 3 coin flip. So, okay, I want to play someone that does want to play the real deal. 5, 6, 4, 1, 5. Okay, so let's see if we get Spy as a player that only wants to do... Alright, just waiting for that to... Okay, Spy, I'm ready to battle, but... Okay, so we're gonna do that in one moment. I just need to send my brother something on this because this is funny. So everyone in the chat, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. Have a lot of fun videos about magic, comic books, snacks. What else do I do there? Fun stuff. Just click subscribe. Wherever the button is, it's over there, or over here, or over there, somewhere. Over there, just click subscribe. It'll change your life. And then also, if you join the Patreon, you see down at the bottom, on the bottom over way down there, patreon.com/vmcampos. You subscribe to that, you'll get some cool vintage magic cards. Even if you can't join at the $1 or $2 tier, I put all my stuff there. It's a great place where it's all consolidated. I'm gonna get some new... I think I might sell some interesting merch soon, like t-shirts or something. Everyone's doing merch, right? Okay, well... guess while we're waiting, let's open these packs that I said we didn't need to open. Because it's kind of anticlimactic because it's not going to show the rares. Wanderer's Strike. Okay, they're saying they're ready. Let's see here. So VM Campos 56415. Best of 3 coin flip. We'll forget the VIP part. Okay, so definitely this chat one-on-one battle system needs to be a little better if it takes this long to set things up. People don't listen, even though typing the same thing over and over. Okay, so, sure. Let's see how this will work. Now, the Grateful Apparition is amazing when Pridemate has something to work with. Here comes that Grim Initiate. I guess not. So let's see how we do here. 2 red.
Together we can banish evil from this plane. I will lend you my strength.
So that's a cool combo there. That's a double uptick on Gideon because of the apparition. Rager, okay, makes sense. Okay, so that's really low on lands, eh?
Prepare for battle!
Okay, so here... I've got a Divine Arrow. That's such an epic...
My sword is your end.
That's such an epic thing going on.
I believe in you, friend.
Gideon believes in me. Epic. That's the first time that's ever worked.
Share my light.
Okay, well, that came together pretty well. Now, in the chat, if anyone is there and then you kind of see something that I could have done a little better, don't hesitate to tell me nicely. Okay, so here I got a ton of Gideons. Not a great hand either, but there's something there in the curve. Okay, so this might come together kind of well. I should have remembered that on that, the Grim Initiate has a... oh, they're stuck on one land. That's not fun. The Shuffler strikes again. So I used a topple to get another topple. That's funny. Yeah, bad beats on that. Might do a rematch here. Okay, so you can't play Magic without lands. That's kind of fun right there, making me make this choice. Plus, it's a first strike, so I'll definitely get taken out.
I walk a righteous path. I believe in you.
That Arcanist is pretty cool.
I will lend you my strength.
So I haven't seen that one before. That's nice. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Mizium Tank becomes an artifact creature and gets +1. So it doesn't even need to be crude and it comes to life, eh? Alright, so here we can do something amazing. We will have the apparition. We will have the apparition do its thing in the air.
Prepare for battle.
If that martyr... Okay, so first the kitty gets big, and then it gets big again. I can start to exile stuff now. Non-land permanent. This is the part again that Gideon's Triumph is going to be amazing.
Do not frighten me.
So this proliferate is crazy because it's still it like gives things to everything. We have enough for Oketra. Are you kidding me?
Your light will cleave the darkness.
So Gideon's back to 9 loyalty again. Can you believe that? This is... This is a bit, well, I guess we'll wrap it. The mana draws were a little off for them. That's never fun. Okay, so the pieces here are missing the Charmed Stray. Missed a land drop. Okay, so let me just pass the list on to my worthy opponent and maybe switch. This Bontu deck version 2 that I've been working on might... this Bontu deck, possibly it could work. Okay, so... while they get prepped right there, let's see what we can do versus opponents. Lazotep Reaver. Okay, so the Vizier, that one's cool because it gives things death touch. Oh, it's Rat Colony. Haven't seen that in a while. Okay. Haven't seen Rat Colony in a while. Let's see if it's just classic rat or anything else.
No one has seen my face and lived. I think. Empty your mind.
So if they get their land drop... Oops, actually they're doing black and white, eh? Interesting. I can still just... So they got their fourth land drop. They can drop 2 rats. But instead they'll do that, which is nice.
Our contract is voided.
So if I can get my 5th land, what can I do with this? Destroy target creature. Beautiful. The smart thing here is not to block anything because you have lethal. So this was a complete bluff just because I've missed 2 land drops. And they could have taken my full damage, which is only 3, 4, 5, 6 damage in total. And then they could have attacked all in and done lethal to me, but they didn't quite see it. Reading the card explains the card. For some reason, are they not seeing that their priest can do fun stuff? Sacrifice 1 creature. Okay, I guess. So you can do your sacrifice 10 permanents already. You have lethal, so just go ahead and do it. Well, you should have ended the game there, Kaliski, because we were ready there. Okay, so I'm gonna tell here, ready. Let's see, we'll do a rematch with Spy over here. Different. I'll do the Bantu deck. I'm making a few orbs, a few Dragon Balls. I'm about to summon the... what's it called? The Eternal Dragon? The Infinite Dragon. And then my wish is going to be that I only play against people that are playing War of the Spark cards. Back when Anointed Procession was still legal. Okay. So what are we doing here? Are we playing or not? That's nice, Fibblethip. They're not going to let it get killed. It's too cute. Actually, it's not as cute as the other Fibblethrips. This one is kind of swole. You have a zombie. I have a zombie. So this amass mechanic is like one of the newest things ever, isn't it? Yeah, look at this. These, too bad I can't really, oh there you can zoom into them like that. Yeah, those Simic ones are cool. Actually, these are actually cool right there. Look at how mysterious they are. But yeah, these Simic ones are nice. Uh-oh, that's getting bigger and bigger. How do I deal with that? How about with a god? So God, Eternal Bond 2. The big thing about this, okay, it's got Menace, so it's hard to block. And then it also lets you sacrifice stuff. Uh-oh. Nice. Well, the thing about this is that, you know, with my particular god here, I'll just get it back. Oh, actually, no, because it loses everything. Okay, that makes sense. How about this right here? Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Oh, they currently have 2 creatures.
Let us march into battle and make new comrades. Get out of my way!
Okay, each player sacrifices. Let me read that one more time. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card. Okay, I guess that's worth it. I never used that ability. Actually, I usually made some zombies. Got a lot of action going on here. Whenever you draw a card, it gets bigger and bigger. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Uh-oh, whenever you draw 2 cards, eh? So I guess that's pretty scary, but when you've got a death touch critter, that's, hey Stevie, how are you doing? Check it out here. I'm playing the latest cards, and then look at down there, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Let's do some fun things. The end. So right now I can only play with other people on this VIP server, and actually that's the first time I see this Watley art. That's cool. Thank you for that. Yes, the sponsorship. Yep, see the logo right there. I can almost grab it right there. So this is a really bad hand, only 1 black mana, but then I got a 1/1. If I can get 1 more mana, I get that or that. Magical Christmas Land. This is like a really low casting cost deck until the Planeswalker. And I think in your honor, I'll build a Vraska deck right after this. We can craft a Vraska deck together. If I get more lands here. Come on, more lands. Fibblethip. Okay, great. There's my second land. Start to make some zombies. When that one comes in, then I can Lazotep Reaver. So they have a really good creature there, Jace's Phantasm or whatever it's called. It gets +1/+1 for every card that they draw. And if you look at this Fibblethip Homunculus, hilarious. Here we go. So let us Set up our Death Toucher. Next turn, Lazo Tep Reaver, which will make it even bigger. So the crazy thing about this, if I've got a zombie that's really big, it gains lifelink. But they're gonna mutate it. Actually, it's not a good idea to do that onto the army. Army actually gets helped by transform. Okay, anyway, okay, this'll be cool. Well, let's do it this way, actually.
I'll have to order 20.
That's really cool art on this character, Davrael.
I don't think you'll be needing that.
Now, the only thing that happened is, okay, this made the abilities go away, but... So the Death Touch is no longer working on it. Ability removed. +1. One ability removed by Kasmina's transmutation. Because it's these counters that are doing the thing. Did they steal my guy? Okay, I guess.
Let's tidy up in there.
Oops, I should not have attacked with my Vizier of the Scorpions. That's the one that gives my creatures Death Touch. Good game. Okay. Okay, so let me just say good game. Going to craft a deck. Check you later. Smiley face. Okay, let's craft a deck right here. All my decks are monocolored, but let's do this. Let's do Vraska deck. Okay, we'll do one more. Sure. Okay, let me just do one more rematch with Spy over here because they just had bad luck, and then I'll come back and we'll craft a Vraska deck. Okay, no lands, but I've got some great things, of course, here. So, mulligan that, of course. One land, okay, I guess. And one land there, okay, that'll work. Not really, because then I've got 5, I need 5 mana for those, but okay, this Dreadborn Wall of Runes, that's cool. I like the art on that. It's like the Matrix. Okay, this is a wall, and this has haste, but this will gain me 1 life. Okay, next turn, Interplanar Beacon, then a Dread Horde Invasion. Start to bring in my army. And then just trying to get a bunch of land to get to Bantu. 5/6 Menace. Thip, here we go. Another land, good. Doubt that they will let their Fibblethip get killed. When it enters, draw a card. If it enters from the library, draw 2. Becomes target of a spell. Shuffle it. Okay, so the way... So whenever you target it to get rid of it, it automatically goes back to the library. Okay, so this deck works amazingly when I have a lot of these Dread Horde invasions because they all accumulate and then returning it back to my hand. Now, I think the better idea is to return the army back to my hand because then it just kills it. Okay, this is hilarious. I got all of these Bantus, I got all of these Massacre Girls, and no way to play them, so... But they finally got their third land as well. And that's actually very good, because their army is getting big. Okay, finally got a fourth land, but that's still... not enough. Okay, I just need one more land and I can do... Massacre Girl won't do too much, but she's a 4/4. I guess I'll get Bantu out. Okay, great. There's my fifth land. Perfect. Time for the zombie crocodile... zombie crocodile. Okay, their fourth land. Ooh, they got a Jace. Now that card only really works when you want to do a special... Okay, I see. They're gonna do it on me. Okay, that's good. The people that I've seen use that card are just like using it against themselves because they're trying to do a cool meme deck. This is the first time I see someone that is actually sort of doing it right. Okay, actually I can do something cool here. Proliferate. So now I have a 6/6, and then I'll go towards that Jace. And that has lifelink. Yeah, this is a new Jace. Look at that. Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. It's 1 and then blue. It's 5 loyalty. If you... Check it out right here. If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. So if they run out of cards instead, they win. +1. Target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. So they made me mill 2 cards, and then -8, draw 7 cards. Then if your library has no cards, you win the game. So I've seen people using that card to try to kind of auto win. Aw, man, they did it to me again, but that's okay because I have another Bantu in my hand. What am I worried about? Ooh, I can have them automatically get damaged there. But no, that's okay. I'll just bring another Bantu. I put a land and got another land. Hilarious. Okay, so my little zombie guy now is so big that he's got lifelink. That's kind of really cool that after they get to a certain point, it can just get stronger and stronger. This game's going a little long, isn't it? We've been going on a little while. So my little zombie has grown up. Look at how many zombies there are in the background. When it's not as strong, there aren't as many in the art. So I'm kind of at a critical mass of things. They need like a big powerful spell. Because I have a 9/9, I have a 5/6 with Menace. I think these amass cards are like so good. You know, you get an extra creature. Yeah, at this point, like, the tide has turned. So maybe on the second game, because yeah, it built up to a point that it was like a snowball. Okay, nothing too early on. No early plays for me, but if I put up both of my interplanar beacons right here, I'll gain 2 life when I summon Davriel. So see, that's really cool right there. 2 mana, and you get 2 creatures. One is a 1/2, one is a 1/1. And then I get 2 life right there. Just
I'll side with whomever brews the best tea. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
Davriel, Rogue, Shadow Mage.
Perish the thought.
So my creatures are a little weak at the moment. That 2/2, I need to do my proliferate. Okay, they did not attack. Nice. Let's get rid of that flyer.
You and your world shall perish. One can learn much from them. Suffer the dreams of the damned.
So every time they draw a card, it hurts them. That's like the opposite of what that's supposed to do. If I get one more land, I can bring Liliana out. Uh-oh, they did Jace. That's a good one too, and I did not get it. Okay, that's fine. I will... Let's get rid of that Jace, actually, because they can totally get copied.
Just try not to think too hard. Knowledge is not without price.
So I never got Davriel to really do his thing that well. Deals damage to them if they have only a little bit of cards.
Suffer the dreams of the damned.
Okay, this will be fun here, watch. I'm gonna have them discard a card. Davriel gets killed.
Pick your brain for a minute.
And they're having a very hard time picking their card, and then, oops, they're gonna have an even harder time because what? Another Davriel. This is epic.
I do hope this mask is intimidating enough. I don't think you'll be needing that.
And then right here, I can come in with a 5/6 menace. So one of their walls is dead.
Struggling?
I am your inner demon.
Yeah, the art on these cards, and look at the backs right here. Look at the back on mine. Too bad I'm going to lose all of this because I only have access to these cards for 24 hours. It started at 7 a.m. today. And... okay, let's try this. Let's see if Massacre Girl finally works. Okay, I'm going to try Massacre Girl. It never has worked for me before, but let's see what she does now. Okay, -1 to everything, so 2 things die. Something died, so -2 again. Something else died, so something else dies, so something else dies. Wow, look at that. Massacre Girl massacred everyone. Wow, I guess it does work. Massacre Girl can really massacre the field. Wow. So when that comes together... okay, let's build a deck. New deck. First of all, we have to go to some cool deck boxes. Okay, first of all, we're gonna go over to buy. So let me zoom in right here. Do you see this in the chat right there? Let me zoom in case you can't see it. Let me zoom in right here. 194,000 gems. If you can't see it, let me zoom in just a little bit more. Look at that, 194,000 gems that we get totally for free for being sponsored for 24 hours. And every single card that exists in War of the Spark. But let's go buy some sleeves. You can hear my Discord notifications. Okay, we should actually probably mute it like this somehow. How do you turn that on and off? Deafen. I'll say right on. Keep having fun. Okay, so Vraska is, I believe, Golgari, or is she Gruul? Well, let me buy the Gruul sleeves. Okay, so I got the Gruul. Is she Gruul? She's Golgari, right? Okay, then what we could also do is go to the guild bundles over here and get the Golgari bundle. Look at that, 3,000. That's so expensive.
Before I make you disappear.
Okay, so now we'll go over here to the decks, create a brand new deck, put in the style of Golgari. Look at that, so shiny. Select that. And then we'll go over here to the filters and say show me only War of the Spark cards. Green and black, because she's green and black, right? And she's a planeswalker. So actually, where is she? What colors is she? Hey there, Jerome. Welcome again. I'm about to craft a brand new deck focused on Vraska. Huh, I wonder why she didn't show up when I tried to select her. Okay, for the moment, I'm gonna put all four copies of her and switch to Golgari colors, and then turn on planeswalkers in those colors. And I'm just gonna grab all of these Golgari colored planeswalkers. I'm gonna go crazy with that. So okay, Davriel was working very cool. Ob Nixilis was cool. Liliana was cool. Kaya is cool because I can pay her with black. And I have all of the... I can do Samut as well. Creatures you control have haste. Target creature gets +2 and scry. I can also do Watli. Gaining life. I think this will be fine right here. I wonder why I don't... Oh, okay, interestingly, it only gave me swamps so far because all of these... yeah, exactly. Let's do some creatures and spells and sorceries. So, let's switch over to creatures. I want to get this 1/1 haste creature and build some armies. What was the name of this enchantment that was doing fun stuff? Alright, they're Deadhorn Invasion. Okay, we'll do a set of that. I'm gonna need to whittle down this deck a lot because it still needs a lot of stuff. Haste and lifelink can be part of it. Yep. If it's a Golgari focus on graveyard, best have many creatures with that graveyard. Now I'm only doing also War of the Spark cards because I just want to kind of focus on that particular... I want to focus on that idea. Elder Spell, destroy any number of target planeswalkers. Choose a planeswalker you control. Put to a loyalty. Okay, so that destroys planeswalkers. Finale of Eternity. Destroy up to 3 target creatures. Storm the Citadel. Give everything +2/+2. Actually, Death Sprout, destroy target creature. Casualties of War. Okay, Okay, so Banehound, Spark Harvest, Dead Horde Invasion. Yeah, exactly. Those abilities added upon things make them way better. Okay, this is actually kind of mono black. Even though Vraska is Golgari, you can pay with only her black mana. We're at 3.3. Okay, let's play with this deck for a little bit. I think it really needs to be tuned. I think it's missing a lot of things, but let's play with this for one quick moment. Let's first play with Sparky, just to get a sense of how this... Actually, did I do that right? I want to do... Okay, I want to do practice with Sparky first. Then we'll try to play... And I can use her with your real-life red-blue. Yeah. If they put her into that color, I think it would be good to do. Okay, so here, opponent goes first. So I've got my 1. I'll be able to bring Vraska out because I've got 4 mana for her. She can then make assassins, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with Death Touch, and whenever it deals damage, destroy it. Oh, I forgot that that Greenwood had... Vigilance. Okay, here's Vraska.
I leave dead bodies wherever I go. Ready to join them.
Haha, I leave dead things wherever I go. Funny.
Oppressors deserve whatever I feel.
And this is a cool art on this assassin, like these purple tones. That's cool. Recollect.
Fighting here is more fun than in the Undercity.
The mask is scary, but underneath I'm just empty.
I need to add interplanar beacon land so that I can gain life every time I summon planeswalkers, and this deck is full of planeswalkers, so that would be a good idea. Okay, we can do Kaya.
I can get rid of anything, living or dead.
I totally impressed
A mind is
Sparky.
a terrific thing to waste.
Let's exile this Death Touch creature.
I'm gone for now, know better but not forever.
There's so much going on here. Oh man, that was pretty smart.
Your corpse will make an excellent minion.
That's cold-blooded.
Waste not, want not. and shine.
All I've left you is pain.
I'll find a use for you later.
So I can summon another Vraska to replace the current Vraska. And then make another assassin.
I'm good at killing, but I don't always.
Then over here I can make another zombie.
Good, but effective.
Sparky is perplexed. Okay, pretty smart.
Loneliness can hurt.
Now I've got...
I've done things I'm not proud of.
This is getting out of hand. Vraska's assassins are getting bigger and bigger. I love it.
That's a bad assassin.
Sorry. Not really.
And there's another planeswalker. Okay, let's do Liliana's ultimate. They have one. They have one thing left. That's so funny.
Like a demon, but I have the heart of a warlord.
I will give them one more chance.
It is just a small headache.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just wrap it up here.
Until we meet again, Planeswalker.
Okay, so I forgot to add some of these cool lands. Proliferate land. Good game. Against the computer, I need to check the... I need to kind of play with the deck a little bit more to play against real people, because if we look at it this way, okay, turn 1, I have the Banehound. Now these Spark Harvests never appeared. Then turn 2, the Reaver and the Invasion. Turn 3, Davriel. Turn 4, Vraska, Obnixilis. And then there's kind of a lot on the high end. So this is an average of 3.3. Let me pull back these biggest at the high end. Let me pull that back and then put in like some more instants and sorceries and stuff on the lower end, because the curve is a little off. And so, what kind of sorceries are useful? Price of Betrayal. Remove up to 5 counters from target artifact, creature, planeswalker, or opponent. Aid of the Fallen. Return target card from your graveyard. Bleeding Edge. Up to 1 creature gets -2 until end of turn. Okay, that's good actually. Let's put a full set of that. Choose up to 4 cards in your graveyard. Toll of the Invasion. They reveal their hand. Choose a non-land. Discard. They discard. Okay, let's let's wrap it with 2 of those. And then now it's a 2.9 casting cost. Okay. Let's play one more against Sparky, and then we'll play with a real person. Okay,
This looks like a good spot for some practice. Oh, hi.
this Raging Goblin art is hilarious. So here comes a Vraska. Gain life on that.
I leave the Golgari now. I've done things I'm not proud of.
Spark Harvest. Like, how does this work again? As an additional sacrifice something, destroy creature or planeswalker. So not too useful at the moment.
I hope I win. But I hope you win too.
She's so nice. Okay, yes, we'll attack with a 1/1 Death Touch. All 3. Sure. Take out your big one.
Keep your friends close. Kill your enemies.
Okay, here we go. 5th land.
Whoa.
Armies marched and soldiers died, all for my reign.
Try not to think too hard.
Okay, so we'll do another beacon here, then Kaya can do some fun stuff.
I heard you had some dead things that needed to stay dead. Well done. I'm not afraid of me no more. They're afraid of me.
Knowledge is not without price.
You've got to learn to planes walk before you can planes run.
Okay, so here I'll have things get revealed, but like there's nothing to reveal.
Suffer the dreams of the damned.
That is pretty amazing. You know, everything gets proliferated.
Them to store my trophies.
I am your
Voice animations now in the game. Yeah, it's like you can really notice it nowadays with these latest characters.
Am I? I'm the best. Dematerializing? Huh.
It is just a small. Try not to think too hard.
So Karn's Bastion, that's like amazing because you can spend it first and then do the creatures.
Shuffling me off my mortal other than myself, of course.
Nice job.
Okay, let's try it against some real people and see how that goes. So let's play a regular play. Maybe after playing this a little bit, I'll do some... What time is it here? It's 12:51. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. It's the longest ever that I've streamed. Okay, this is kind of cool. Really weird. Really weird opening hand. It's just gonna build upon itself. I do treasure map. Okay. If they use up their mana on turn 3, like right now, I can bring in Davriel. Okay, that'll work.
No sword can pierce men.
7:51 p.m. Wednesday. Yes. Let's bring in Davriel and start to control their hand.
Dealing with you would be easy. Perish the thought.
Fourth turn, I can get... If I can get Vraska out, I can get out an assassin. But they might have enough to do a lot of cool stuff with Sarkhan.
Might demands power.
This one over here, Davriel? Possibly. Look at that evil skull face. Michael Bolus, okay.
Let's tidy up in there.
Keep your friends close. Kill your enemies.
Struggling? Good.
So this is the example that I was saying about this player doesn't have like anything new and interesting in their deck, you know? It's just these are cards that have been done before, so it's almost like what's the point? Well, here what we can do is first of all bring out our assassin. and then start setting ourselves up for a big creature. Yeah, it's, well, this is Ixalan over here. And then over here, that one's... The point is just that it's like, when you play on the random, you know, everyone...
No sword can pierce my...
When you play the random people,
Make this quick. I'm bored already.
I will consume you.
okay, they have things in a cool way, so let's try that again. And again, it's like, it's kind of boring just to see people that are not like having fun enough with the new cards. They had one new Sarkin Planeswalker, and it makes a dragon, which is cool. But it's like, well, there's so many other War of the Spark cards to play with, so unless you direct challenge people, that's some cool art on that. Stomping Grounds. Okay, well, again, here, there isn't really anything that they are... Carnage Tyrant, okay. The new Bolas, I believe so. Welcome back. So I believe I have seen the new Bolas. Okay, so let's see something here. They're about to summon their Carnage Tyrant next turn. So I don't... If I had one more mana, I would have enough to... put out a Death Touch creature.
I'm mysterious, refined, and a father. Let me pick your brain for a minute. Ugh, what a whiner.
Ooh, they topped deck their final land for Carnage Tyrant. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's only 5. Okay. Well, I'm missing my...
Empty your mind. All I've left you is pain.
Okay, here's a Vraska.
Coming until it's too late. I'm an artist when it comes to murder.
Loneliness can hurt.
You'll have to try harder than that.
You will have to try harder than that. So that arboreal grazer's been hanging around this whole time.
Whatever I feel suits them.
And then I guess this is their end. Another grazer. Look at that bug right there. The edges got all weird. So I guess we are ready to death touch on that. Okay, well, MTG Lexicon. MTG Lexicon. That sounds familiar, I swear. There's so many famous people. Did you guys know I actually played against Saffron Olive earlier today? So G3 at MTG Lexicon. See if I can find. So the person that I just played. G3. There's so many people on this server that when you scroll, it just gets stuck. Here we go, G3. I guess they might not have been who I thought they were. Is it true that chocolate is better there? Belgium chocolate is like the most famous chocolate of all, it seems. Okay, let's do another one with Vraska. Let's see if we can get some fun shenanigans happening with this again. I think there's like some interesting things happening with this deck when it works. Okay, this is acceptable. Turn 1, Banehound. Turn 2, Lazotep Reaver. Turn 3, Dread Horde. Doraya VIP. Every time I see... Oh, this is fun. I never see people use that at all. Props to them. Fries. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. I want some of those fries. Do they fry them in something cool like beef tallow or something? So this Guild Globe Sahili.
Together, we'll create great things, you and I.
They summon their Sahili, but they have like no way to protect it. Right? So was this like a stalling tactic or what? Because that was a big mana expense.
You will not dissuade me from battle.
Target a creature. Sacrifice a creature. I guess I should have I could have played that a little bit smarter. I could have done all the damage directly to the opponent, and then I could have just done the sacrifice. Snack Chat, I've got to get back to... I've got some more episodes of Snack Chat recorded. I just haven't had a chance to edit them and upload them. My cat is crying. Maybe it'll want to come onto the stream. One moment. Maybe my cat, I can trick him in a moment to come here and get on the camera. Anyway, this person is taking a little while to figure out their strategy. Yeah, Kitty's gonna give me some good advice on how to... Okay, transmogrifying wine. That one's kind of fun, but that took kind of forever to get anything done. And then I'm kind of missing a lot of land drops. I do have a cat deck. I was playing this white oh man, that wand is actually better than I thought. I thought this was the Wand of Vertebrae or something, the one that lets people go through my library. But actually, that's the one that can turn my Dreadhorde into something. But I still have my invasion, so it'll keep coming back. Oh, okay. I guess they'll do it that way. Yeah, Kitty will take over my channel, and then they'll get a million subscribers.
Evil must not be. There is great power in the things we make.
Okay, like I said, okay, that gets destroyed, but then another one appears right here. Yeah, where is my... Where is my land? So I'm stuck on 3 lands. I brought them down to 10 life, and now I'm stuck. Okay, another Karn, you're joking.
I am I. Evil cannot withstand a righteous heart.
4 mana. 5th mana, and then I'll be able to deal with those things.
Allow me to introduce you to a friend.
Which one, the Mox Amber? Okay, they've got their magical Christmas land happening, so okay, good luck to you. Let's play one more game. And then maybe I think I'll do the sealed. Well, I was on and off. I can tell you like this. If I go over to my YouTube control panel, so I started in the morning. Okay, so I did 3 hours and 40 minutes for the first time. Then I did 1 hour and 45 minutes for the second time. And so far I've done 2 hours and 47 minutes. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 plus 1 more. That's 8, 15 plus 1 more. That's 9 hours. I've streamed 9 hours in 3 different chunks because then I have to go to work between 5 and 10 p.m. And right now it's 1 in the morning. Yeah, right after this, I'll do sealed. Troll of the Invasion. Notice how this background is like the newest background. This is not available on regular Magic Arena just yet. Okay, this is happening exactly as I would want. Ooh, there's Chromatic Lantern, and there's Deafening Clarion. Let's get rid of that Deafening Clarion. Okay, so they're kind of slow.
Keep your friends close.
4th, they're gonna drop a lantern, I guess. Yeah, but you see they're kind of playing things kind of slow. Okay, watch this amazing tactic. Up to 1 creature gets -2.
Pirates and I get along because we're both cutthroats. If you need my services, it may cost you more than just money.
Okay, so they might be dead. Legend VIP. Legend is this way, I think it is. I keep saying that, don't I? Legend. I think more than one legend has been playing.
I will teach you humility. Now do you see the benefits of peace?
Okay, let's do this. I love this land right here. Proliferate everything. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. That's 5 in total. Man, you're gonna make me waste one creature there. Okay, well, guess we'll send them this way.
We must regroup.
If you need my services, it may cost you more than just money.
So they're trying to do a bunch of gates. I guess they're going to Gates Ablaze right here. Again, I guess Ajani's the only new card I've seen. It was really good that I got that Deafening Clarion out of the way, because that is very annoying. Okay, well, good game on this, right? I guess they wanted to try out their... they really wanted to try out their final spell there, so okay, that was nice for them. So let me just check something here. Ooh, look at that, so many Dragon Balls. I'm finally going to summon Shenlong. JKL. Where is... It's just really amazing to see. I'm in the same chat server as Luis Salvato. He was, you know, a huge tournament winner. Where is... Here we go, Legend. Yeah, Legend. Okay, Luca Van Dune. He's I think I just played. Yeah, I guess I just played against Luca Van Dune. He's a big old Magic tournament guy. Okay, cool. Everyone saw that on the stream. I just beat a Magic tournament pro with my meme deck. Let me take a quick break. I will BRB and then we will continue. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and just to reiterate, Wizards gave me a preview account for the Early Access War event. I am streaming the MTG Arena Early Access event. Thanks for the preview account, Wizards. So I have to contractually say that once in a while that this is a special account that Wizards has provided me in order to play War of the Spark. Okay, let's do... Maybe this will be the last thing that I do. I'm already coming up to 3 hours already. Let's do a sealed. Okay, so I've had really bad luck in this. I think I've done draft a lot better than before. Maybe because I think my strategies have been kind of weird. I've been kind of like looking at the cards in a different kind of way. So okay, we have Tamiyo, we have Dread. I just realized that the Dread Horde Invasion is rare. That's the funny thing about having Roalesque, about having every single card. Okay, so we got a Ronus here. I think that would be very important to work with Ronus. Okay, let's see all the Planeswalkers we got. Arlen, Johnny, Tamiyo. Seems complicated. So the rares and mythic rares, we can have Ronus, 5/5 creature that each other creature gets doubled and they gain vigilance. That's amazing. How much is there to work with? Okay, this is my problem, that I don't think I've made decks that are that good because I'm like filtering them in a weird way. Maybe I should just look at them kind of completely like this with all of the colors. Okay, let's try a different approach, because like I said, I haven't really done that well with the previous ones. Okay, Charmed Stray, 2 Charmed Strays. Gideon's Sacrifice. La Rune, that one has worked well. Battlefield, put a 1/1 permanent, you gain life. The Lynx 2/1 for strike. Battalion 3/2. Rising Populace 2/5. Sergeant 3/3. Things get vigilance. 3/6 on that. And then the 3/3 flying for strike. That's kind of really cool. In blue, we've got the wall. The plan proliferates. 1/3. This amasses and you get hexproof. A 1/2 flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature, it gets +1 until end of turn. Teferi's Time Twist. Exile target permanent you control. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. If it enters as a creature, it gets stronger. Okay. No escape. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell. Spellkeeper weird. It's a 1/4. Kazmina. What if we go with blue, because Kazmina is looking good. No Escape, Time Twister, that's Strix. Amass 3. Rescuer Sphinx. As it enters, you may return a non-land permanent. If you do, it enters with a +1. Draw a bunch of cards. Or a 2/3. Invasion, Reaver. Ob Nixilis's Cruelty. Well, I'm seeing some good removal in black. Let's say we're going to start with black. And then in multicolored, in a 40 card deck, 17 is a pretty good amount depending on your mana curve. I guess I'm going to go with black and blue because then there's some like cool amass cards. Okay, that's 40 cards right there. I wasn't trying too hard. But 7 creatures and 16 non-creatures. Well, the cool thing is you can change your deck as much as you want, right? I don't know. Is this going to work? Wall of Runes, Price of Betrayal, Strix, Reaver. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's just play with this. Let's see what happens. And then I can always go back and make any changes. Alright, let's see how this totally janky deck goes. So, nothing great. Proliferate is like really amazing, but There's another horrible opening hand. Yeah, this is horrible. 3 horrible opening hands. Go one more. Another horrible one. Okay, at least I can amass something. Okay. They have 5 whole mana, and I'm barely hanging on to 3.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just business as usual.
Well, at least I have a way to kill that planeswalker.
My wild beasts will bring your comeuppance. No, you haven't seen the last of me.
I perfected the perfect storm.
So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, and I have
Field research more interesting.
3. So this is completely game over.
I don't think you'll be needing that. Struggling?
At least on the life, I'm winning in life.
It's easy. Quantum particles, blah, blah, blah. You're done. Hey, this cloak's expensive! Come, you lose some. Then you repeat the experiment.
So someone did an infinite combo on me a few hours ago with Rahl and some card, some red card. So isn't it lucky how they were able to get
Wonder what the weather's like on Ixalan.
one blue source to bring? Like, it's marvelous when people are able to
Guild Mage, Planeswalker, Genius Inventor. I got it all.
Someone gets hurt. My friend is here to help you.
So on this chat server on Discord, when the announcement was made a week ago, hey, you've all been invited, there were so many people signing in and joining. This event is going to end in Pacific time in 5 hours, and someone finally joined it. I'm gonna say, hi, how did your stream event go? Okay, so this hand is kind of okay, and I can hold on to no escape. Or I can go aggro. Okay, so they have 5 mana to do something. The new set coming to Arena for regular people, I believe on the 25th, so this week. So it's already Wednesday, so Thursday, by the end of this week, it should be there. I'm gonna miss being able to craft any single deck that I want. Yes, basically tomorrow. Davriel's Shadow Fugue, that's an epic name. What did they lose over here? Ooh, Parhelion 2, nice. the 27th on the pre-release. So Teferi is doing so many shenanigans. He made my Lazotep Reaver disappear and then reappear. So I might actually possibly win this one. I'm gonna peck that opponent with my bird powers. Look at that art on that sleeve. That's so cool. So shiny. Okay, so they have a big old scary 7/6, but I still have 20 life. Okay, they exiled my flying thing, huh?
If you surrender now, I'll still have time for tea. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
Come on, Davriel.
What a wild
You're about to win it all for me. Wizards is going to release new sets first on Arena 2 days. Yeah, they've started to do that recently, where they've released it like really early on Arena and then on paper. Yes. Okay. So that's one win. I think in total I've played maybe this sealed 5 times in all of these hours. And this is the second time that I win. Really, really sad. But that's what happens. Again, I don't feel like Teferi's Time Twist might be fun here with this Reaver. Summon the Reaver, it amasses, then summon the Reaver again, it amasses again. Oops, they are mulliganing a lot. Actually, wait a minute, what am I talking about? I've got 4 islands. I need at least one swamp in order for any of this to happen. Okay, well... Now, I don't think it's a good idea to exile your own token creature, right? Okay, Mr. Afni, M. Rafni, is that who I'm battling? Okay, so this is what would be amazing. If I get a swamp, I can summon the Lazotep Reaver. I haven't seen anyone play this one. Cool. Okay, there's a swamp. Perfect. So here's what I wanted to do. You summon the Lazotep Reaver. It amasses. Then you Teferi Twist the Lazotep. And turn. Comes back. Even bigger. That's like the most amazing combo of my life. Okay, I guess what I'm gonna do here is spend mana here to get rid of Vraska. So Vraska is cool when she's on my team, but when she's on my opponent's team, she's public enemy number 1. Hey everyone in the chat, how's everyone doing? Kind of enjoying things a little bit? I'm starting to get to the winding down phase of things. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plume Hulk, that one's cool. Nothing to proliferate, that's good. Loving the sneak peek. Yeah, it's really cool. Really cool to see all of these new things. So I just need one more land and I can bring in my 4/5 giant. On Magic Arena, I like limited. Sealed is good. Not sealed, draft. I like draft on Arena. You know, any of the formats there, basically. Okay, this will be kind of interesting. Twist this guy again. So on the limited formats, I like sealed, or not sealed, draft more than... Okay, finally, there's my land right there. I like the draft more than sealed. Like, I'm playing the sealed right now, and I just feel like I can't quite wrap my head around it completely to make a cohesive deck out of everything. When I do draft, I kind of feel like, okay, I'll pick what I really need.
I've done things I'm not proud of. It's not often I'm outmaneuvered.
Okay, so I have a no escape that will let me counter things, such as that bird that they're gonna send my way. Well, old cards, how back would you want to go? Another no escape. No, I'd rather be able to do something. So I have 8 mana, and they have 7. And there's like a standoff right now. Okay, well that one got wrapped up. I don't have any more answers to that, and they had all the answers. So let's try the next one.
You can redeem wildcards for any card of the same rarity. Go to the deck builder to use your wildcards.
So based on what you all have been seeing on these streams, what are you, any particular card maybe that you're most excited about playing once everyone has access to it? Okay, so I missed one land drop. They didn't.
What an interesting creature. Let's see how you work. You live to fight another day.
So turn 3 Saheeli, that's like magical Christmas land. And to me, here I'm struggling with 2 lands. Wow, that's kind of a pretty scary sound. So far, even though I've had a terrible mana, it's like... Oh, okay, they have Ilharg, I'm so sure. I'm sure they have some amazing creatures in their hand. And that's the point of getting Ilharg out. It's kind of a fun screenshot right there, like a huge 6/6.
I run with the pack, and you brave now.
I guess this is game over here because they just were able to get everything that they needed. Noticed something happens every 4 to 5 games. Mana, yeah, it's like that's something about the algorithm. Okay, let's play one final game and then I'm gonna go to bed. Let's play with the deck that was kind of working. So maybe like one final game right here with the mono white kitty deck. So my timer here says 3 hours and 37.42 seconds that I've been playing. Computer King, oh, I played him earlier. He's trying to do a 24-hour stream. Now remember, I'm playing the regular... I'm playing the regular crew where people can play anything, including non-war related cards. So, when a creature dies... Ooh, there's the cat. When a creature dies, it gets stronger, but what if it dies itself? So I need that Charmed Stray to come my way because... Charmed Stray will go well in my deck with a Pridemate. Okay, 4 mana in total, untapped. I don't know why I feel like this is going to be... Okay, here we go. The Stray. So that's really weird. What are they doing? Now they have enough mana definitely for Kaya's Wrath. Interesting.
I am your inner demon. I will return.
Okay, so this is lethal, but they're gonna have a Kaya's Wrath. Oh no, they're gonna have another Ob Nixilis. Okay, that's fine.
Try not to think too.
Well, that's game over for them because
Knowledge is not without price.
there we go. Okay, well that'll be a good way to end the night. 3 hours and 43 minutes plus my previous hour and 45 and 247. Okay, wait a minute. How much did I do here? 340, 145, and 343. That's funny how I kind of have 45 on each one of them. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then plus another 15. That's 8. 15, 15. That's another hour. 9. That doesn't make sense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess an hour ago I said 9, but I meant 8. Okay, well I streamed 9 hours in total. I guess it's time to wrap it up. Time flies. Yeah, you joined at 11 and it's 2 in the morning. So we got a few people in the chat still. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. You saw a lot of War of the Spark cards. This was pretty cool, and it was cool to win and not so cool to lose. But anyway, this is coming to the main. Oh, no, here's like something brand new right here. What is this? If you join Twitch Prime, you get a brand new Boros. You get some new Boros sleeves or something. Where did that go? Right there. So, thanks everyone. If you're new to the stream, this has been VM Campos. Don't forget to subscribe. I put a lot of cool videos about magic and comic books and snacks and so forth. You can follow also on Patreon. If you look down on the bottom left corner right over there, patreon.com/VMCampos. I've got a lot of free stuff right there. And you can just follow for free. You get a lot of great stuff. If you go at the $1 range, you get exclusive stuff. $2 range, I'll actually mail you some vintage Magic cards. And maybe join our Discord down there. That Discord down there at the bottom, that's also a cool place to join and hang out with other people. Or you go to vmcampos.com over there, and there's something there for you as well. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I hope to see you on Magic Arena.